is very silly. I like her.
Hello, we're here.
Hello.
Hello.
Here?
That's right.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Word.
We haven't
Been a couple of
played
weeks.
since last week at all, because life be
Life be
lifing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, welcome to Phixius 5, session 69.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dab.
Is that how you do it?
What?
I think I do it wrong. I'm like this.
I've never properly done it. I'm
Like,
that's
how do you-
not my I just
Spot the millennial. Well, since I haven't told you, hi. I told you that already. It's session 69. I said it already, but, it deserves repeating.
you can say it many times.
69.
Nice. I'm just gonna do that every time.
Perfect.
Brown cow.
Our sponsor for tonight is Canadian Dice. As always, we love Ryan over at Canadian Dice. And if you go to Canadian Dice and use the code TheVectair, all one word, at checkout, don't forget to actually put it in. It's 69. Put it in.
Nice.
Anyway.
Oh no, we're getting nothing done tonight.
Nope.
Nope.
It's fine. I don't have a lot planned, so.
Oh, good. Good.
Smart.
Anyway, if you put the code in, you'll get 15% off of your order, which is awesome because, who doesn't love a deal? Our dice pick of the week this week is Red Skull. Maggie, why is it Red
Yeah.
Skull?
Yeah, it's the skull that's also red, but not the one that's affiliated with Marvel, because that guy sucks. But
He does
if you
suck.
just like skulls that are red, then that's fine.
True. And as always, you can go to our merch store at tinyurl.com/vacmerch. There's nothing new up there yet, because I didn't want to be in my basement. It's too fucking cold. So I haven't done anything. I'm so behind on editing. It's fine.
It's fine.
I got my
Nobody
stickers in the
watches
mail
us.
the other day, though.
Oh, yay, stickers.
And
Which stickers did you get?
somewhere over here. Well, I had to get Splouth. And I got
Of
the
course.
12 days of Christmas. 12 days of
Tabletop.
beauty. Tabletop. And I got
Nice.
a notebook.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so cute.
Perfect for GaryCon.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. All right. What do we got scheduling wise? Tomorrow we have episode 3 of our Star Wars game with Keeper of the Force Rick. It is really cool. It's a lot of fun. That game features Queen Mother GM. We've got Zan from our server, who's brand new to our games. They were in a couple of one-shots in December.
Yep.
Who else is in that? Brain Go Burr. Oh,
Hi.
Rise in it. Yep. Gonna go just open that thing up. Cat Lady Liz, of course. How could I forget? Our Cat Lady Liz, who is a wonderful human being. Because of Liz, we were able to meet our goal for Extra Life, which was amazing. And yeah. So check that out tomorrow. And then there's some other shit like DM Jeremy on Sunday, back here on Wednesday or Monday. Goodman Games on Wednesday. You know.
The huge.
And podcasts. Get our podcast wherever you get podcasts from.
I don't know.
And they're
Please explain everything in
up-to-date.
great detail to me. Everything. Everything that we got on the docket for the next
There could
month.
always be a newbie. You
Everything.
never know. Oh no.
No, why are you so close?
yeah.
No, go away. Ah, no! What happens if I fear fart?
Then we better hope that you got good soundproofing on that mic. A pop filter, at least.
I do have a pop filter. But yeah. Anywho, all yours, Artemis.
Sure. Okay, well, when we last left off, you guys had journeyed to the Forge of Souls in Moradin's realm of Arachnor, which is underneath Mount Celestia. Ram complained the entire time.
Yes, I did.
You got there, and Ram was instructed to dip the blade of Event Horizon in the flames of the oh my god, I can't talk. The Soul Forge, and told that the Guardians probably weren't going to be very happy to see them. They were not. There was some fighting. There was some almost death. It was fine. No, everything's fine. You guys are in the forge at the moment, and everything has sort of settled down. And as you finish with the last of the mechanical assistants that Moradin had working in his forge, you are sort of left in a quiet space, and Ram, your weapon has been awakened and tries to talk to you. It's fine. You know, you're so happy to talk to it because you need more things in your head.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Your voice is not on, by the way.
It isn't?
Nope.
Balls.
At least not for us.
It should be.
There.
Negative, Commander.
Hello?
Nope, still you.
Everything on my end says it should be. Oh, wait, I think I know what it is. Carry on. Carry on.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
so
Claire
as
can hear
your... Oh, okay, that's weird. Weird that we can't hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can
What?
hear it in the.
Oh, there, now it's working
Oh.
on our end.
Oh, hang on. I can't hear you now. I changed everything. 1 second.
What?
It's not a Voctare stream unless we're having tech problems.
Okay, there we go. Is everything good now?
Yeah, now we can hear you. You sound like Ram.
Yay!
It's great.
The map.
Yeah, so as you're all sort of standing there, can everybody make me a perception check, please?
Oh man. Right away.
You should be able to have control of O as well.
Yes. Natural one. That tracks.
What am I
Yeah,
perceiving?
30.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, Corinne, what
blowing
the
her nat
fuck?
20 on a perception check.
In a room we've already been in for like 10 minutes.
14 for O.
I mean, with our group,
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so Karini, as you're standing there and like Ram is very focused on this weapon, like they're not paying attention to anything going on around them.
Fair.
Ram is very focused on a conversation they seem to be having with this weapon. And as that conversation is sort of happening, you notice sort of out of the corner of your eye a very small it's almost like a flame sort of wanders out from in between where an anvil is and where the sort of molten metal was that you guys saw on the map. Sort of steps forward and like kind of wanders up to you, but it's like it's almost like it looks like a small ball of flame, but it has legs and arms, and it's about 4 inches tall. Sort of wanders towards you.
Does it look like Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle?
Kinda.
Please
I
say
have a
yeah.
picture.
I like that
There's
guy.
a picture of it. Hold on, let me find that picture.
He's played by Billy Crystal, I believe, in the English dub.
Yes,
He is.
he is.
Fun fact.
Billy Crystal also plays Mike Wazowski in Monsters Inc. I only know that because my dad.
God,
Mike
what the hell did you name
Wazowski.
that thing?
I don't remember.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Monsters Inc.
Oh no, do you know how long it's gonna
One
take me
moment.
to scroll back and try to find this thing?
I have the picture here somewhere. I just have to find it. It's fine.
What did
But
I
yeah,
roll?
so as this is happening, Aster, you are like standing on the floor with O, but you can see that Ram is now holding Event Horizon, and Event Horizon has lengthened. Like the blade of it has lengthened and has changed color again.
It's erect.
Yes. It's
What color is it now?
it's like a deep like purple, like maroon purple kind of almost.
Ooh. Pretty.
That's what I thought we named it, and I can't find it. Okay, hold on. But yeah, so and Ram, as you're kind of standing there, Event Horizon is talking to you and telling you that like the bond has been made between the two of you now, and that freaking hell, why did this not go where I wanted to? Sorry, I'm trying to push this picture out to you guys and it's not working. That you are now officially the bearer, and that it's looking forward to working with you.
Look,
Nice.
just don't get clingy, okay? I've got a girlfriend already.
You said it
What?
out loud.
Of course I do. Ram does not have an internal monologue.
That's right. Just like looking at this little flame creature and look over at you like, what?
That was out of nowhere.
Are you all right?
I'm totally
There it is.
fine. I'm talking to my axe.
Your ex?
Huh.
No, my axe. My axe is dead. But thank you for bringing that up.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So I wasn't sure if you had more than one, but I am sorry. You know what? I sounded defensive. That was wrong with me. I apologize.
Okay.
Okay, so as that drama is happening over in the corner, Karina, you like look down and like it's a very long way down because you're tall and this thing is very small, and it kind of looks up at you and it's on kind of unsteady feet, and as it kind of looks up at you, it like tips over and
Oh,
sort of like chuckles and then stands back up
Oh no, it's a
and
trunk.
it like goes up to your feet.
can you come up here?
It like walks to you.
Can you fly?
Shakes his
I
head.
don't know. Well,
Like climbs on
Okay.
top of your boot.
mm,
You're
that'll
like
do.
it feels warm. But it doesn't seem to burn you.
Are you? Do you live over there? And I point at the soul forge thing. Maybe you should wait
Kinda-
for your owner.
It kind of looks at the forge, looks at you and shakes its head.
Karani, don't you speak primordial?
Yeah,
Why don't you try that one?
I say in primordial. Do you live here? Come here often? No.
You hear back to the rest of you who don't speak primordial, it sounds like if you've ever heard when like if you've ever seen it like on a video or something where somebody has a bellows and they sort of like blow into a fire and it kind of crackles, that's what you hear.
ASMR.
But those of you who speak primordial, it kind of looks up and it says, "The Everlight sent me."
Okay.
Ram takes time out of their conversation with Event Horizon to roll
I
their
don't
eyes.
speak
and
primordial.
go,
Over it.
I just assume I heard Everlight, and I'm like, fuck that bitch.
Okay.
Need help.
Okay.
It slowly starts like climbing up your like pant leg.
Oh. Okay.
Eventually,
This
it sort of like
weird. What do I do?
eventually just settles on your shoulder.
You want me to kill that
Andrew.
for you?
It like
Oh.
pulls in on itself, and Ram, at that point you can see it has like a tiny shield that it kind of like hides behind when it looks at you.
It's not gonna do much.
I'm kidding. Like, I'm pretty sure Reggie could just, like, shit on that and it would die.
How about we don't kill it? I mean, we could just be nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Greetings and salutations, missive of the Everlight. I am Elise, the Sneeze, and I myself am a missive of the Raven Queen, the Chosen One, as you will. And I extend one finger to shake.
It like reaches out its whole like it's basically like got its whole hand around the tip of your finger and just like
Little.
just the tip.
Just
That's
a
what you
sec.
named the last session. We can't name this one that.
Dang.
Look, he's just a little guy.
Just call it nice. That's the episode.
Just nice.
We don't need to think of a title. It's just nice. Obviously. Oh my gosh. Don't read the chat. So anyway, this little fire thing is cool. I guess I'm taking this with me. Is that all right? I like look up at what's his face.
Moradin? He goes,
Yeah.
well, it's not one of mine, so sure.
Okay.
Things come out of the Soul Forge on their own at times.
What?
Is that concerning?
Not really. It's how Ram's people were made.
Oh.
They just walked out of there?
Sort of. The fire and the metal combined, and it was a thing.
What
Yeah.
happens if, like, somebody jumps in the Soul Forge?
Oh yeah.
Would you like to find out?
Eat!
Are you
I mean,
volunteer?
like, what's the worst that would happen?
Multiple souls?
Death?
I
Or-
don't know. Nobody's tried. At least not while I've been around.
Can I make a
New
history?
quest.
Sure.
I really want to do it, but that would be really fucking stupid.
Instant death.
Not that you've ever heard of, Elise.
You guys don't understand, but I mean, you don't understand. I'm never gonna get
Like,
another opportunity to do
Out of
this.
character, everybody understands.
When am
Look,
I ever
we
gonna get
all
a chance
wanna
to do this again? Never. I won't do it though, because that would be a lot of work for Artemis and I.
Okay, what if we just put like a hand in there?
Would the rest of you catch on fire? You know, I heard about this one vengeful god in another plane who liked to take people's hands and body parts. Their name is like,
Sky Daddy?
yeah, something like that.
Sky Daddy, the god of
Looks at Affy
chaos and
accusatorily. Looks at Affy accusatorily.
People part snatcher?
all right. So,
I guess
Moradin
I just
looks
have
at all of
this
you.
thing now.
Yep,
Yep.
it's just chilling on your shoulder right now.
Do I got anything in my inventory I can throw in the Soul Forge?
After Taiji sort of sticks their head up out of your hair and looks at it and kind of looks down at you and says, that's another familiar, Mom. I can't do the French accent like you can.
No, no. It's another familiar.
I can't do it like you can.
It's a familiar.
That's probably a good thing.
That's
So you
not
have
words.
is that yours now, Karini? Is
I
that
don't know.
Does that
do I need to like
one now, except for me?
You're the only one that doesn't have one.
Wow, I should just jump into the Soul Forge then. Apparently, I'm
Look,
not
I-
popular
Why
enough.
even
You wanna
multi-class
rock?
and wizard if you're not gonna get a familiar? Saying.
I mean, I am a sorcerer. I'm not. Well, I am trained in many things. Magic is just natural to me. It's like, the Krebs cycle. I believe that's what it's called. Natural to me. See, I am educated. I know how. No, that's.
Comparing a familiar to the Krebs cycle.
I don't remember what the Krebs cycle does. Elise
I
just
love
starts
it.
like muttering under their breath about the Krebs cycle versus.
I actually don't.
As
Oh.
fascinating as this banter is, a decision needs to be made.
About
Am I
the-
sending you
Purple.
back now, or are you going to Mechanus?
kind of looking at Ram?
That's what you're going to do.
You do not need to go there. I will send you home now if that is what you want.
Can you
But
control where
remember
you
what I
send us?
said. A bit, yes.
What if we just like got the last one? Just send us right back to where that is. And then we're just right there.
What
And
could
then we
go
don't-
wrong?
We don't have to mechanize anything. We just get the last thing and then go to the place with the stuff.
I made a map of Mechanus just in case.
Nabbit.
Did you do something if somebody jumps into the Soul Forge?
Just in case.
Nope, can't say I planned for that nonsense. But it's
Oh,
fine.
Can I?
More tempting.
Can
Can
Elise?
I ask Ildry what happens?
What if I leaned over the Soul Forge and I roll a d20 and somebody calls higher low?
You
I
really
don't-
want to fuck around and find out because we can.
I
Ooh,
kind
this
of do because if Elise dies, they could become a cool NPC. But if Elise lives, that could be also cool.
Unacceptable.
Okay,
No.
Elise will not die.
No.
Fine, I will do it, even though it would be silly. Can you imagine that the big climax for session 69?
That
At
somebody
least-
dies?
Jumps
Wow.
into the soul.
We haven't had an official death yet.
Yes, we
No,
have.
death by 69.
Aster died.
But
Aster
like
died.
they were dead for a few minutes. That was scary, actually.
So you're saying I
Still.
should do it again?
Because that'll be
Let's
good for
try
Ram's
it.
psyche.
Oh god. Just walks right into a like middle conversation, not saying anything.
Elise goes up to the Soul Forge and yells into it, "Hey, I want a familiar too."
Nothing happens.
It feels really hot over here. It's like a furnace.
Yeah.
You're muted.
It's fire.
It's fine.
Ram, you
People
say
say
that
they
like
walk
as you like
through
look
fire.
up.
I literally did. I was born
You
in
look
it.
up from Event Horizon just as Aster is starting to like make a beeline for the Soul Forge.
Yep.
Like a moth to a flame.
Soul Forge can only stop them.
She's got like, you know, the big Puss in Boots eyes going on right now. Like just honed in on her.
Oh, too. Preemptively.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Well, good call.
Does it smell like burning hair?
Do you
No?
not always smell burning hair? Is that
No,
Not
Elise
normal?
turns around, their eyebrows are gone.
is that
Really.
quickly in sync?
Step away from the forge.
Why? What's the matter?
was amazing.
Like, Elise sees, like, the remnants of her. Oh my god! Do I look cool? Elise begins to step away from the forge.
You look like an alien.
Can I pull it off, though? Am I that hot?
Oh, sure.
Moradin looks very pointedly at Event Horizon and says, "Are you sure about this?"
Well, it's too fucking late now because we're bonded.
Oh, I'm
May
gonna pull
not
out
be
my
as
stick.
bad as you think, Ram.
This stick has never talked to me before, has it?
No.
Have you introduced yourself?
No.
You've shouted at it a couple of times.
I've done stuff.
Have you tried kissing it?
No.
Would you try kissing it?
No.
Oh, I wonder what happens if I do this. I go and I hold my lantern up to the soul forge. Does it do anything?
Roll me a D100.
Okay.
Oh no, what have you done?
I just want
I'm
to be a
afraid
silly
now.
little guy today.
The lantern of the death god
Yeah.
Literally right in the middle.
in the middle of the forge for souls.
I'm feeling chaotic today. It might be, you know, the
Apparently.
I feel a little bit silly, guy.
It's a good
Roll a
episode for
D10.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm scared now. I'm about to
no.
fuck around and I'm about to find out. How do I
At
just
least
grab
not you
one?
going in there.
Oh, wait, I figured it out.
Yeah, straight up 50.
9.
Oh.
Okay.
Nine.
So there is a flare. There is a flare from your lantern and from the soul forge, kind of at the same time, and flame comes out of both of them for just a second and intermingles, and then like washes over Elise. And Elise, you are on fire for the next 2 hours. But
Does
it's
it-
not causing you any harm. However, you think if you get too close to your friends, it might hurt.
Ooh.
Guys,
Ah.
guys, I'm a
Ooh.
flaming homosexual.
I love it. This works for you.
I feel really,
Really
fucking
well.
cool right now. Like,
What
You're
color is the
anything wrong?
flame?
You should be
Like,
feeling
it's
great.
green.
No.
Of course it is. Oh no,
Like-
you're green! Send it back!
Oh no!
We need to kill
Sorry,
you now.
Oh no! It turned evil!
We can't.
Kill it!
We
It's
can't
Maleficent.
kill the BIPOC person, and they're also flaming homosexual. We can't kill them.
All the gays are dead, Trove.
Oh no.
Moradin just kind of looks and goes, never seen it do that before.
You think I could go into the Soul Forge now that I'm on fire?
I wouldn't recommend it.
I really want to do it, but it's gonna be really bad.
How about we leave?
You just put a giant red button in front of Elise.
So
I'm
push
very-
it.
Not Elise, Maggie.
Maggie.
Yes.
I'm a very
Welcome
risk-averse
to the
person
Soul
in real life,
Forge.
but in D&D,
Yes, you are.
Is there a
The
nearby
consequences are
NPC we
different
don't
in a
care
game.
that much about?
Just like yeet somebody in there.
Moradin, walk in there. See what happens.
Persuasion.
What if we put one of the dead constructs in there? Would it fix it and give it a soul?
Someone starting to drag one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I roll?
Which one?
I feel like this is
Uh,
not what
The
we're
weakest
supposed to be doing.
the littlest one.
Yeah,
We're
definitely.
in
The one made out of
porcelain.
clay? Okay.
Elise just
Sure.
really wants to go into the
Turn
Soul.
porcelain.
Roll me a D100.
28.
Freaking neat.
Artemis has stuff planned, and then I'm just here let's just hang out here and experiment.
I made a map for your entire home domain.
It's like a new toy.
I made an entire
But
map
fuck
for you.
that.
No, it's fine. Like, I don't care where you go. I just made it because there was thing that you talked about.
I don't even
And I'm
remember
like-
why we would go to Mechanus. Why would
Because
we?
he wanted to renegotiate the contract.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, then Elise has to.
That's
survive.
Also, that is the thing that doesn't have to happen. Like
No,
there's
it's
you
happening.
don't actually have to do that.
No, it's
Like
happening.
That's why we're doing it. After we do this, of which we didn't have to do as well.
yeah, so you throw the the body of the clay golem into the flames, and it basically just sort of like hits the molten metal and just sinks in, and
Oh.
nothing else happens.
This is fine. We're not gonna come back here at any point. It's fine. Whatever happens here is no longer our problem.
I'm like afraid now.
Anyway,
Alright, where are we going?
Mechanus.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanus.
Are you sure?
No, but what other option do we have that is logical?
Elise looks at
I
the
send
phone.
you back and you deal with the problem in the material plane.
I mean, the problem that the gods started, that my kind was created to fix.
It's not a perfect solution.
No, your
But
solution
it's
is
safer
garbage.
than what you're suggesting.
Going and renegotiating a contract. That's like up Elise's alley. That's Elise's like bread and butter.
It's my thing.
Yeah, but if we fail, are you stuck there forever?
No, I can get out.
I won't fail. When have you ever known me to be a failure? I say while I'm on fire.
It depends on how you define failure, but I don't actually
Well,
know.
we did renegotiate that homeowners association contract very well.
We're not a part of it anymore. Like, that never happens.
Oh boy.
I mean, if you can negotiate with homeowners or
The HOA.
then
Plus,
you can negotiate with anybody.
yeah. I mean, HOAs are one of the most evil forces on the material plane. I'm sure we can deal with Mechanus.
True.
What is it that you hope to renegotiate?
This whole we can't intervene even though it's our fault. Bullshit.
It doesn't just stop us from intervening. It stops the duplicitous gods from intervening as well.
Well, then they're not doing their part because they are doing shit. So if they're doing shit, they're going against the Accords, which already breaks the pact. So what the fuck?
This is the way of these things.
No.
If we break it,
No. Shh. You were told not to intervene with anything beyond the gate. The duplicitous gods are intervening on the other side of the gate, which therefore means they have broken the pact. Elise,
I kind
correct?
do you have evidence that they have directly intervened, though, or have they just been working through their proxies like we do? There's a difference.
Well, and to be fair, devil's advocate or deity's advocate, if we renegotiate this, then they can't be punished for interfering later on.
And we're making a deal with the good ones, not the duplicitous ones.
It'll have to be a one-time
They will need to
thing.
send representatives as well. If you choose to renegotiate the accords, they will need to send representatives as well.
Okay,
It is
fine.
not just us that you're renegotiating with. If it goes badly, then everything you've done up to this point would be for nothing.
Well, when you put it that way.
You are safer going back to the material plane and dealing with Rirka.
Insight just to make sure they're not trying
Yeah,
to be
go
like
ahead.
sneaky or deceptive
Yeah,
anyway.
go for it.
What do I see? with
Anybody
my
who wants to can roll an insight check.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, wow, I have good insight.
Oh yeah, you do.
Dirty 20.
Elise, are you rolling an insight check too?
I don't remember why it's that high.
I think because one of your feats.
Maggie, you're muted, honey. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Oh,
You're still muted.
Yeah,
You are
everybody
still
rolled really
muted.
well. Yes. Maggie, you're muted.
You're muted.
I was talking on mute, wasn't I?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was saying what I do is I'm always like flicking through the tabs on Fantasy Grounds, and then when I actually have to find the tab I need, my brain farts.
Yeah. Done that.
Natural 20 for
okay,
Maggie, though, just
so-
so everybody knows.
proficiency.
All of you are able to tell he's being honest, and he actually seems afraid of you trying to renegotiate these contracts.
Maybe we should do this later if we become more powerful.
Hmm.
And maybe I can get my law degree after we bring back, a university system after Rirka dies.
I think we can deal with the mess on the material plane. We've been doing that already. Might as well keep going.
Ram, if you have some
And now
other reasons
things-
for going home, I will send you there, but I do not recommend it.
We do now have fancier
Ram,
items.
I choose to follow you wherever you may go. I am flexible.
That has been confirmed many times.
I just hate that we are cleaning up a mess that none of us made.
Such is the way of your kind.
Yeah, and whose fucking fault is that?
I point to the soul
Literally
forge.
created to fix your bullshit. With no other purpose. We didn't even have souls. We had no intelligence. We had no choice. And now I'm back here 2,000 years later, fixing your shit again.
It was desperate times.
And that makes it okay.
What else would you have had us do?
Mind your fucking business.
And let the duplicitous gods destroy everything.
Why are there duplicitous gods in the first place? They exist because you
That
exist.
I hear the wisdom in your words, but the fact of the matter is we're here. And they are here. And if we step away now, you thought last time was bad. If Tharizdun is allowed out, and like the fact that he said his name kind of sends chills down everybody's spine. If he is allowed to escape, he will not stop with just the material plane. He learned from the last time. And there will be nothing we can do to stop him. But if you go back and you deal with Rirka, you weaken him, and we have a chance.
To do nothing. You say we have a chance. No, you have fucking nothing. You offer nothing. You offer no assistance. Acts notwithstanding. You broke it.
Come
You're
with me.
making us fix it.
come with me. And he turns around and he goes back out into the other room where you saw him like when you guys first arrived here. He goes back to the other chamber that he was in that had the like his like personal forge that he was using and equipment and things like that. He leads you back into that room and over to a table that is set sort of against one wall. And from like where you guys are now, you can see that it's like strewn with papers and things like that. And he sort of like waves his hand, and because you guys are so much smaller than him, he like waves his hand and stairs appear to the top of the table.
Hmm.
And he motions. You go up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you basically find yourself standing on what looks like a war room table, and there is maps and drawings and like pieces of parchment kind of all over the place on this desk. And there is a like in the very center of the table, there is a chessboard. And beside the chessboard, there's a very familiar looking hourglass with black sand. And he sort of motions at the chessboard. And you can see, like, as you sort of approach this chessboard, you see on one side where like the king and queen would be for, say, like the white pieces, you see Pelor, you see various other gods. The Everlight is in the position of the like leftmost bishop. You see all of these pieces representing different gods. Some of them you know, some of them you don't. The pawns seem to be either demons or lesser deities. You recognize O's deity, the goddess of luck. She is in the front row. And on the other side, in the position of the king, you see a ball of black swirling ink wrapped in chains. And as you sort of look at that side of the board, it's almost like you're looking at it through a heat haze. And it's very hard to make out who is on that side. And as you watch the pieces move around the board, and as you keep an eye on it, the white side is victorious. And then the board resets. And then the game begins again. And then the black pieces are victorious. And the game resets. And this keeps happening over and over again as you watch. What's up, Maggie? You're muted.
I lost the game when you
God damn
said
it.
it. Just wanted to let you know.
That means you lost it too.
Have fun with that, kids.
So this is war, basically. People win and lose battles, but it goes on and on and on and on.
Yes. And it never stops.
Has anybody just tried
And-
chucking this thing into the Soul Forge? Maybe we would reset
I have
it.
not, but I do not think it would have the effect that you are hoping. And
I
as
agree.
you are looking, you can see, so you've all had a dream about this hourglass before. One time, actually quite a while ago now, when you were back in Bohami, you saw this particular hourglass, and Elise was able to sort of figure out that it represents the sands of time, and they are slowly filtering into the bottom section of the hourglass. And Moradin explains if the sand is allowed to reach fully on one side or the other, the game is over and life as you know it will end. I know that you are not happy with the God's Ram. For many reasons, all of which are valid. But this is the reality of the situation.
We shouldn't have to be in this cycle. If you and the duplicitous gods want to keep battling, you can do it on your side of the goddamn gate. It should have nothing to do with anybody else.
You're right. It shouldn't.
So fix it. This is all your fault. Like, nothing that you've shown me here makes me care. Other than the fact that people I love will die. And that's on you guys, not us. This is your
Not a
chessboard.
perfect solution.
No, it's not a solution at all. It's a let's just keep playing. That is
They play whether we play or not. We play to keep you safe as best as we can.
by doing nothing.
Giving you magic and knowledge is not nothing.
Also withholding it when you feel it, that you should withhold it. Punishing when somebody steps out of line. That's not choice. That's not freedom. That is you playing in a sandbox with a bunch of toys. And if one of them pisses you off because it's got a sharp edge, you throw it out of the sandbox.
You're right. It has been that way since the start of time.
That doesn't make it okay. Just the way of things. This is how it's always been. Fuck off.
What would you have me do?
Go to Mechanus and renegotiate yourself.
In what way?
Keep your shit on your side of the fucking gate.
Roll me a persuasion check at advantage. Or intimidation, either one.
Yeah,
17.
inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, that should have been an advantage. There we go. 24.
That's better.
Oh, if we also need to, O can flash a genius people too, right?
Oh yeah, Flash of Genius,
Yes.
28.
I don't think anybody else can do anything.
No, sorry,
Unless
29.
the crane of guidance.
I might have learned guidance when I was being yelled at about cantrips.
Guided.
I don't know how to do it, but it's there.
You just say guidance and then after rolls a d4.
Yeah.
Give her a swift, like, little booty pat. You got this.
You hurt your hand on her metal ass.
The shiny metal ass.
Okay, it's worth it.
Okay, great.
So that's 28, 31.
You said 29. So, you said 29, right? With
I
Flash
was
of
wrong.
Genius.
I thought it was proficiency bonus. It's intelligence modifier.
Oh, okay.
The 30, 31.
I will send you back to the material plane, and I will go speak to my brothers and sisters. I cannot promise you that anything will change.
Can I just ask a question about that, if that's what you're doing?
Okay.
For those of us who our entire purpose is to serve a god, if you were to renegotiate and keep your proverbial shit on your side of the wall, what would happen to us?
In all honesty, I do not know. It is entirely possible that all magic within the world will be removed.
Okay.
Natural or otherwise. And he looks at Aster.
I mean, would I really even notice? Let's be real. Except for my leaves.
That too is a bunch of bullshit. Your purpose, your magic is divine, correct?
Yes?
The natural order of things, nature, and the arcane have nothing to do with you.
They were both given by gods.
And they are integrated in every part of the soil.
Exactly.
You can't just take that away. It exists beyond what you gave in the original. If anything, it's mutated beyond what you started with.
Well, you are an example of such things.
If I stop existing, so be it.
I don't think so. Sorry, the Ram, but that I can't agree with. If we become mundane and useless people in the world, that's one thing. But if you go away, no, that's not. I won't take that. Absolutely not. If that's what happened, if that would be the result when you renegotiate, forget it. We'll take the hard stuff.
I mean, I feel similarly to Karani, but it's not my place to decide. I'm not the one who has been affected by this most, so I will follow your lead, Ram, as your trusted confidant. I know we do not always agree, but I have my faith in you, and I hope that you can have your faith in me in return, and I will assist you in any way that I can. I will get Aster.
You should be able to make your choice for yourself. Just with the understanding that sometimes when some people disappear, parts of others will also disappear.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't necessarily dissuade you from your truth and your freedom and your choice, which we all fully support always.
Oh,
Whatever
sort of
that
reaches
message-
up and pats you, Ram, and says, "We are all connected," and then plays with the strings. Like it's a
Ow.
guitar string.
Boing, boing, boing.
I spoke out of turn. Sorry.
I understand your anger.
What if... I mean, maybe this is just me trying to think outside the proverbial chessboard or whatever. What if we start playing a different game? What if they keep playing chess and we play, I don't know, backgammon or what the hell ever?
Bridge.
Bridge.
You get it.
Gin
It's a
rummy.
metaphor.
What if we start playing gin rummy?
No, that doesn't work as a metaphor. What I was saying, we can bridge the gap between good and evil in the world and magic.
Okay.
We cannot Jim Rummy the world.
What I mean
Maybe
is,
if we get
is
really
there,
drunk.
is there a way to get around it? Are there loopholes? What can we do with...
There are always loopholes with magic.
Good. Let's find them. I say. Maybe these items are one of them. Maybe we're one of them. Maybe... I don't know. I just don't want to give up the good things to not have to deal with the bad.
You can call this plan F.
Enough.
I mean, I feel like this is... Is it ironic that I'm a pacifist arguing to fight? This seems weird. But I think perhaps we should. In this case, you know. I hate that war thing. I'm like looking at the board. I hate it. I don't know. If there was a way around it for a while. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to get out of things too.
We faced a lot of things and got out of them, one could say, unconventionally. This could just be another one. I don't see how this would be any different. We'll find a way.
We
And
are
I don't
very
mind.
good at... Yeah. We are very good at bending the rules to fit our own way of thinking. Ram's living proof.
By the way, when I looked at the chessboard, I can't see the Raven Queen on it, right?
No, she's the one god you definitely do not see. You don't see anything that might even represent her. And
Do I
you
see
remember,
Stonewall?
like, from your lessons, like, that is particularly, like, that was done on purpose. Like, she is... The moment of death must not ever be corrupted.
Mhm.
And so she is the one goddess, apart from the Everlight, who has, like, stayed out of all of it. But even the Everlight got involved at the end.
Mhm.
The Raven Queen did not.
What about Kelmvor? Is he there?
You see, you do see Kelimvor, because he is, like, the god of the dominion of death, not that moment of crossing between. The Raven Queen literally guards the moment of that in-between space of
Mhm.
not being dead but not being alive anymore. She
Yeah.
guards that, like, that is her domain. Kelimvor is everything after that moment.
Got it. So what side is he on?
He's on the same side as you guys. He's on the divine side.
Surprised I've been on the duplicitous god side all along.
What? Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Anarchy! Anarchy!
Well, guess I'm evil now.
Ram, you see Primus on the board.
I love that, Keisha.
Do we
You
see
just, like, flick him off the
Ouroboros?
board. Yes, Ouroboros is on there as well, on the same side.
But you said we can't
Um,
really tell who's on the other side except for there's Dune.
Yes, he's the only one that
Really?
you can see very clearly because he never hid the fact that he was involved this way. Most of the other gods, they serve alongside him in their duplicitousness, but they do so in a hidden manner. And Ram in particular, but also pretty much everybody else, like when you look at the board, you do see Ayun. She is
Where?
still considered to be in play.
Oh, that's weird.
No, it's not.
Well,
She
did talk
still
to
looks
me.
wounded. You can see she's still recovering, but she is still in play.
Do any of
Well,
the... Sorry, go ahead.
Takes out a piece of paper and writes down who's all on our side.
Okay.
Okay, so my
Like,
question
those
is relevant in
photos
that case.
Yeah. So
Do
if
the
maybe
pieces-
afterwards, Artemis, I could get that in the party notes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do the pieces on the white side ever change? Who's there, who isn't there?
Question.
Make me a perception check. As you look.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I
Can
could
I-
really use some guidance butt pats from my girlfriend.
Help
Oh,
with that?
yeah.
Help action?
Whack. You just hear clang.
Ooh.
I don't know how much that Genius O has. I don't know how that mechanic works.
I don't know, did I get the help action? Did that come through okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I give the help
Yeah.
action if I understand
Yep,
what's
you can.
happening?
Can I look pretty while I watch everybody?
24.
24 total. Okay, so as you watch, you see that the what's considered the back row of chess pieces, this tells you I don't play chess. There is a specific name for those things, but I don't remember. But like the like face pieces, they do not change. Those stay the same. But you do see every once in a while the ones that are in the pawn positions, they change. You're not really sure if it's that they're changing sides or that they are just not involved in that particular scenario or what it is, but they do seem to change sometimes.
And the ones that are in the pawn pieces are all gods as well.
Yes, but they are lesser gods. They are what are considered like demigods
Yeah.
or like not the main council.
How quickly do these little skirmishes happen on the board? Is it like every few minutes? We see it happen?
It's probably maybe like an 8-minute cycle of like the pieces move and then the game resets. The pieces move, the game resets. Like
They're always moving like pretty differently. There's never seems to be
there
like
doesn't seem to be any kind of pattern to it.
Do we ever see, like, when the pieces move, if the black ones come onto our side of the board, do we see who they are?
You see some of the pawns,
Oh, okay.
but not the back row.
So do we see
the-
Rirka out there sometimes?
Yes, you can see Rirka pretty much every scenario. You can see Rirka.
Interesting.
You also can see Fairlan is
I was
out
gonna
there
say, what's
almost
his what?
every single time.
Even though we killed him.
Yeah, sure. That's totally what you did.
That's totally it. I see there. We killed him.
your board's wrong.
The board's broken. I think you
board's
should
wrong.
return it.
That guy's dead.
Excuse me, we took care of that one.
I'll just there
I'll
it
just
goes.
get rid of that for you.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a
We're
big
kind of
deal.
a big deal.
Kind of,
We
We're
totally-
Now,
practically
here I am,
gods.
River Guardianless. Boink.
When you say the
Um,
major players on the other side, is it because they're not ever moving, or we just don't see what they look like when they do move?
You just don't see what they look like when they move. Like they do move. The pieces all move, but it looks like when you look at those, like if you look at like the what would be the rook or what would be the bishop or anything like that, anything that isn't Tharizdun looks like you're looking at it through a heat haze, and it's very difficult to make anything out.
Gotcha.
So
And
it
is
stands
this
to reason.
ongoing?
Yeah, it just keeps.
Like these are the
Yes.
battles that are happening, like as we're watching it, that's what's going on.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Real time.
Could we? I'm just like looking at the. How big? How big is he? He's like the size of a mountain, right?
Moradin
Could
is
we-
40 feet tall.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Or
That's
sorry,
mountainy.
he's 20 feet tall. He's 20 feet tall,
That's hilly.
which is big for a
At the
dwarf.
moment.
That's very big for a
Well,
dwarf.
okay, that's fair. Out of curiosity, could we potentially
Oops.
sleep here? Because I just looked at my spell slots.
It's like you were in a battle.
And then you send us to the material plane, do all the hoopla with the putting the Feywild back, and send us pretty much exactly where this last item is.
Isn't it in the middle of a maelstrom?
And
The storm is calm,
he's a
right?
god. He's a god.
Yes, it's less that. It's more. We would be on foot in a maelstrom.
I'll cast the water stuff.
And
I have
Well,
then
guidance now.
how do we get back?
I have guidance.
Why don't I send you to your city, Co? It is
no,
right on,
O's over
on
there.
your coast.
Oh, sorry.
not O.
Sorry, it's hard to hear over the fire. It's very loud, the roaring.
Yeah, Elise is just standing there, like still just like green fire.
Yeah, it's very.
You're in the other room in front of the fire, so you can't hear shit.
Yeah, yeah, because the forge is going. I'm going. I have Craney's new friend in Primordial. How do you just like deal with this?
I was born in fire, so I'm used to it.
Hey, same.
I was born
Something
out of
in
my.
common.
Wait, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't think that's good.
I tried.
Are they always so cranky?
I
I don't
no,
think I can
actually.
do as much of the edible next time, guys. I feel like good right now, but not focused.
Literally what I was made for. Being angry. Like, it's built into my code, man.
I mean, well, and
That's
also
not
like
actually entirely true.
Shut your
all
mouth.
of not all of you are like that though either. Like, and you're not like that all the time.
That's
Can
You
true.
figured out how to do that to yourself.
I mean,
Can
True.
also confirm.
knitting.
It's rage knitting.
Is it?
Angry knitting.
Just like the most angry looping and
Why does it-
Pearl too.
Why does it look like spaghetti off of a fork? I was really angry.
You meant for it to be this way. Shut up.
Shut up and take your fucking scarf.
If
Oh,
you
gosh.
would like to take some rest, that is possible.
Probably.
Do that.
And I'll
Yay.
find you back when you wake.
Only got like 4 spell slots left. Just saying.
Wow, Bree. Wow.
It's rubbing my eye.
Uh-huh.
My ocular receptor.
Got something in there, friend.
That's my finger. Fuck you.
Oh, jeez.
Ah. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Ram, is there anyone in Mechanus you would like to visit? I could send for them.
No, there's nobody there.
No one at all.
Nope.
Very well. If you change your mind.
Oh,
Very well. I will have you brought to some chambers so you can rest.
no need.
Yeah.
I just throw the camp down.
Just right on the table?
Just on the table.
Big enough, right?
Okay.
Like off the
yeah.
chessboard, not near the. Yeah, right there. And it's just
While
like
we're-
on the outside, like the face, it's just like one big middle finger, like Ram's middle finger.
Jeez.
So it just looks like a pointer finger?
Yeah.
I've only got 3 fingers. I gotta make do.
Ah!
It's the intent, not the finger.
He sort of looks at it, shakes his head, and leaves you to your own devices for a while. And
While we're up here, can I
You're-
see what other papers are on the desk?
sure, make an investigation check.
Oh, I want to know what's going on. Okay, wait, I have to read what these glasses do. Can I do that? No, Arcana and History. Nope. Okay, investigation. You got it.
This
Did I
is the
get-
time for guidance. And I slap you on the back. Yeah.
You
Can I
have
get
to
the help
jump to
action
do it
from
though,
my
because
new
you're so short.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Ildry is like, what are we looking for?
Pow.
Aster's just like looking at her hands like, I'm gonna slap everyone all the time now. This is great.
So your second nat 20 tonight?
Maximum possible 27.
Wow.
Nicely done.
I rolled a 4 on the d4. Oh yeah, and a nat 20. That thing too.
I like to think that I did that. You're welcome. Yep.
You did.
All me. Yep.
Would have only been a 23.
Okay. Well, do you read Celestial?
Of course I do.
Okay.
But also I have comprehend languages if I don't.
I also
Yes,
read
I read
Celestial.
Celestial.
So I could tell them to go fuck themselves in their own language.
How do I?
Only reason.
Live without
Yeah,
you?
reason.
I don't speak
I
that.
want to know. Okay, sorry.
They didn't teach
great
that
time.
at my private school.
I teach Elise all the swear words in all the languages I know.
Oh yes, and then I use them very colorfully.
I could teach you some of them in ASL, but I feel like you already know these.
I mean, I know one. It's this one. It's vagina, because it looks like.
Isn't it
a
like
vagina.
this one that's like asexed?
Yeah.
That's just.
Really? So when they just do this in like
so-
anime?
Oh yeah.
This is
Oh
bullshit.
no.
No, this is different. This is different.
Ah, okay.
It's
There's
this.
This is I'm shy. This is I like product.
Yep.
Oh.
And
This I assume would be docking.
you have to be very careful when
Yes,
you use the sign
Gorgug.
for popcorn.
What's that one?
Oh no.
Because, okay, so this is the sign for popcorn. This is the sign for titty bar.
Oh,
yeah.
that is very.
So- The more you know.
That's like
I
That's
can't
like
wait
if
to
you-
go up to my friend Brid and they just start.
ding 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 ding. That's like in German, the word for humid is one umlaut away from the word for homosexual.
Oh, same in Korean. The
It's
word
very
for vagina
homosexual out here.
to the word for vagina, and same in Chinese. Like the word for grass is very close to like fuck, like the verb to fuck somebody.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Languages, y'all.
The homosexuality is making my hair frizz.
69.
That's great.
Super
Oh,
cereal for a few minutes and then dick and fart jokes.
Yay, dick and
whatever it
fart
was.
So anyway, what did I find with my 27? Nat 20, 27.
All right.
Um,
So you're sort of like Ram is busy setting up the bubble, and you are looking through the papers on the desk, just kind of wandering and looking around and like making a wide berth around the chessboard. And you come across first you come across a sort of blueprint for the Divine Gate.
Interesting. Wait, did he make the Divine Gate too?
Yes.
Presumably that's why we're here.
That is why they sent you here.
Yeah.
Because he's like the one god on the Divine Council who could lower it. There is one other god that could do it, but you don't know how to find them and you don't know who they are. So
Does it say on the blueprint?
it does not.
Dang it.
But it does tell you that the like it looks like it was probably the original blueprint for the Divine Gate, but there are notes scrawled in celestial along the gates where the gate is made out of gold and silver lattice work, and presumably coated in magic, and along the sort of like lower part of the gate you can see that there are markings made on here where it's indicated that the gate has been tested for weaknesses. And it seems like, and as you kind of are looking at this, it like at first it doesn't really look like it looks random, the places that they've been testing the gate for weaknesses. But as you look at it, and with your nat 20, you begin to see that there is a sort of pattern to the way that presumably the duplicitous gods have been testing the Divine Gate. And it looks like they are testing for like structural weaknesses that would make the gate collapse.
That's bad. Probably.
You also find, yeah?
Are they testing from their side or the material plane side?
It looks like they are testing from both.
That looks like it might be against the Accords.
You can see on one side it looks like on what would be the material side, it looks to be like demons and devils and fiends and things like that have been testing on that side. And on this side, creatures that are a little bit higher up in rank, like servants of like Orcus and sort of higher level mages have been testing it on this side.
Do I see anything that looks like a Sizzit?
No.
You know, the guy we fought in the Maelstrom?
Yes. But no, you don't see anything that resembles that. Maybe if you're looking at the chessboard, you maybe see one on the, like, in the row of pawns.
Okay. And I don't see, like, the Chained Oblivion anywhere, right?
Just on the chessboard.
Yeah, he's the only one we can see. There's Doom.
Yeah.
Well, does that mean that we don't know the others, maybe?
We don't.
Well, I'm just glad that, like, Cottonwood's not on that side.
As far as we know. We can't
Well,
see
we
any
would
of
be
them.
able to see them, I assume.
Well, we
we
can't
see
see
them?
any of the other ones on the duplicitous god side. Just the ones that are in the front row, the demigods.
And you didn't see Cottonwood in that row. You didn't really see you didn't see them on your side either, though. Like,
Wait.
That tracks.
Interesting.
Cottonwood's duplicitous. Has nothing to do with their wild nature. Nope.
Chaos.
You know what?
Okay.
I think Cottonwood cannot be trusted. But
Their favorite color is green.
I think that's just also because they did put peasant sand in my house. It has less to do with their actions as a whole. Just their actions against me personally.
But they didn't
Which
put
are
it in your
supposed to-
house. They just put it over the wall around your house.
That part of the wall is my house.
You don't live outside.
You don't know what I do in my house.
You live outside.
Sometimes I go out there and I sun myself, and then I get sunburnt, and then I go back inside.
Yes, but
too.
you don't live outside.
Yes, I do leave the outside because I am quite fragile. look at my beautiful skin. Ow. It's hot.
Karini, you also find what looks to be like a half-made list of like reports that were made to Moradin by his various like acolytes that are in the material plane.
Do I see any names I recognize?
None of the names sound familiar. However, there is one particular like report that sort of jumps out at you.
Oh.
It has been discovered that a astral sea skiff was found in the material plane, and it was heavily modified.
Did you say skiff?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
It was found in the material plane, and it was heavily modified so that it would function in the ethereal plane.
What's a skiff? I'm sorry. How do I spell that?
It's like a boat.
SKIFF.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I just didn't know what that was.
So there could be someone spying on us and following us around in the ethereal plane on a boat.
You
Potential.
also have figured out, given all of the information that you have, that Tharizdun's like body that is the one that is actually bound in these chains, that is where he is. That is where they put him for safekeeping.
On that boat?
They put him in the ethereal plane somewhere. Everybody thought that he was originally in the astral sea somewhere. They thought that they had hidden him in the astral sea somewhere to keep him away from like everybody else. But you have sort of figured out from like just various clues that you found when you were in the libraries, and also like reports and things that Ram has remembered, things like that. You've sort of put it together that Tharizdun is somewhere in the ethereal plane.
So someone's trying to find his real actual body and free it.
Yes, probably from what you gather from that.
They found this, someone reported that this ethereal skiff, did they say who's on it or no?
No, they said that the boat was found and destroyed to prevent it from being used. But the fact that they have figured out how to do this
means there could be other things, other people there.
Yes.
Oh. Keep that to myself until we're not in the presence of a god. And then immediately tell everybody.
Okay.
So new plan. To the ethereal plane, we'll kill that motherfucker, and then it'll be fine.
Everything's fine.
We'll just destroy his body.
Yeah. It's just a god, it's fine.
Has anyone ever read Sabriel? This is what this is making me think of, actually.
A long time. Wow.
He's Karagor. That's what he is.
So, fun fact, the Nine Falls River, based on the river from Sabriel.
Yes. Yes, that's awesome. Love that book. It's my favorite. Okay, anyway. All right, well, then I go back and lay down to go to sleep. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ritually cast my telepathic bond and tell everyone what I just found. Gods can probably read minds, but
I
don't know. I'll take precautions.
Ram also doesn't have an inner monologue.
I'll say, do not reply to this, anyone, especially not out loud, but here's all the things that I just found out. Good night!
I need Ram and Aster and Elise to make wisdom saving throws because...
Oh, no, look what you've done.
No. Resistance on someone. I don't know.
Wait, I have psychic defenses. Does that count as that?
It's not a psychic attack, so no.
Aw.
Resistance? D4? Can my familiar give them the health action?
Okay, everybody's okay. Like,
okay.
That kind of freaks you out a lot.
Yeah.
But you're able to settle down. Ram, you can't figure out how to respond in your head.
Right before we go to sleep.
I don't understand!
Sorry. Sorry, I just felt maybe we should know now. I was gonna wait, but I don't know, it seems important.
It's just like this constant, like, from outside the tents. Like,
Oh, no.
Well, and also the bubble isn't soundproof.
no, it's not.
So like and also Moradin doesn't sleep. He's still working in his forge. So like you see him like pause between hammer blows and look in all of your direction
You can't see
and then
it.
go back to work. No, but he looks at the bubble because he can hear you screaming from inside the bubble. It's the dial-up sound. That's how Ram screams. It's the dial-up sound.
Oh god. Terrible scream.
Well,
Oh my god.
sorry.
Okay, so anybody doing anything before you sleep?
Getting ready to go to work.
Yes, you get ready for your part-time job.
Yeah, get ready for my part-time job.
You notice that like since you've been in Arachnor, that the vision that you get when you are doing your part-time job has been much clearer. It's usually sort of like fuzzy at the edges when you dream, but when you've been here, it's been very like clear, like you are actually physically there. The connection has been much more intense. And again, like as you rest, you take another batch that you can sense is from Ebonbreak.
I take another what?
Another batch of souls.
Oh, another batch of souls.
People dying.
Is my
People are
microphone
dying
being
there.
weird?
That sucks.
Why? I don't know. My brain said you take another bash,
Oh,
and my brain, whenever you say Ebon Break, I think Event Horizon. Whenever you say Event Horizon, I think Ebon Break. Like I'm just transposing them in my head.
oh,
No, Ebonbreak the city.
Yeah, got it.
that makes sense though.
Another group of souls from there. They don't really give you any additional information, just that the city is under attack, basically. But it was under attack when you left, so that part isn't really all that surprising.
Like when you
And
say,
it does seem like they're resisting.
when you say batch, like how many are we talking? Like, are we talking hundreds?
About 15. Which is a lot, because usually Elise only takes 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah.
But to take an entire group of souls like that is a little jarring.
I'm still in training.
Yes. And
You know-
Elise, you do, like, as you sleep, and like you take that batch through, you do also drop off Asira's soul.
I thought I did that already.
Really? I don't have that in my notes that you had
I
done
thought
that yet.
they went to the deer person, and then we talked about how death is like a train stop, like there are different train stations.
Oh yeah, you're right. I just didn't mark that down. Okay.
No problem. And then I made
yeah.
sure that I was the best one.
Yes.
Believe it,
Aster,
Evan.
as you sleep, you dream of the tree again.
Hello, tree.
And you dream of Aurora Boros twisting around the roots protectively like he always does, and he sort of stops and settles in front of you, and like his head is massive. Like he is he's an adder, and they have very like wide kind of pointed heads, and his head is probably 12 feet across, and he just sort of like settles down so like he's in front of you. And as he settles and sort of looks you over, you get the sense that he is like still keeping vigil, obviously, but he tells you that he's been very busy guarding the roots of the tree, that there have been attacks made against the tree itself.
Oh. From anyone in particular or any things in particular?
They seem to be fiendish in nature.
Oh. When did these start?
Time is different here than it is for you,
Uh, uh,
but a while now. I am doing my best, and the roots are intact, but they are going after the first tree, the tree of all life on the material plane.
What would happen if something happened to that tree? Has that ever happened before?
It depends on what they do. They could poison the tree, and it would corrupt all of the wild growth in the material plane.
Hmm.
They could destroy the tree, in which case it would destroy anything green that grows in the material plane.
That's the good green we like. That's not good. How are you holding up? Are you okay? Do you need assistance?
I am keeping things together. But the sooner you and your friends are able to deal with things on your side, it would probably be better. You have
Yeah.
done well, little one. You've grown so much.
Yeah, like 2 inches.
I meant in power, but yes, I have noticed
Oh.
that you are taller.
Yeah, I forget about that. But the 2 inches part, I'm pretty stoked about.
Do you wish to be taller? That is something I might be able to help you with.
Really? Are you able to help someone else get taller?
Depends on who we're talking about.
I just like projected image of Ram.
They sort of like he looks down at you and like you can see he just sort of like tilts his head kind of
I would sacrifice all of my 2 inches for my girlfriend. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say.
I don't know that my magic and theirs would mix, but I could try.
Okay, that'd be great.
And he reaches up and like his tail is sort of like a prehensile tail where like he can like grab stuff with it. And like he reaches up and you see him reach up into the branches of the tree overhead and kind of like roots around in there for a little bit and then comes back down and he hands you, it looks like a pear, but it's like neon blue, like starlight. And he sort of like holds it out to you on the tip of his tail. Like there's a little tiny pear on the tip of his tail, and he like holds it out to you.
I jump for it, like, well, okay, I'm not that much taller, but that's fine.
And he like
and grab
lowers it down for you. And Aster, as you hold this pear in your hands, it almost feels like a heartbeat.
Why? What?
It
Is that
might help them.
Oh. Get taller?
In theory.
Okay. What do they do with that? They
Love that
don't
you added that as a quote.
eat. Do they just put it in their like their chest, or uh, squeeze it?
Rub it on their soul plate.
Oh, cause that makes sense. Okay.
Like a cheese grater.
Yeah.
Trust me.
This is gonna work!
Neon blue dandruff.
Yeah.
Just little chunks flying out.
He sort of
Wow.
like he just sort of very gently like taps you on the head with the tip of his tail, and he says, "You are doing well. I am very proud. You are making your ancestors very proud of you."
Even with what just happened the past couple minutes, they're great. I accept this. Thanks. You can talk to my ancestors?
Yes,
Oh.
they are here. And he motions to the tree.
Oh. They've been listening to all the oh.
He doesn't really have like facial expressions because he's a snake, but he sort of like chuckles.
Well, maybe it's a good thing I literally don't remember anything we ever talk about, but I'll try to remember that. But if you need any help or anything though, I can cast guidance and other things.
I appreciate it. Now, back to bed with you. He sort of like
Okay.
turns you around and like
Oh,
nudges you with his tail.
okay. I
And you wake up and you're like sitting like straight up in bed.
Huh.
And you can see Ram like sitting by the campfire in between the two tents.
Ram, rub this on your forehead.
What?
Esther hands you a neon blue pear.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Apply it directly to the forehead. Apply it directly to the forehead. Apply it directly to the forehead.
You guys remember that commercial? Again, we're millennials.
It literally says it like 6 times in the commercial.
Well,
It
that's
does.
like
yelled
It
at
really
you.
does.
You have a headache, so apply it directly to the forehead. Directly to the forehead.
Oh God.
Is that the
I don't
stick?
understand the directions, you guys.
Yeah, the stick.
It's the stick that like looks like
Yeah.
deodorant and you rub it on your
Yeah.
head.
Oh, like an Elmer's glue stick. That's kind of what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Or like a stick of like icy hot.
Yeah.
It's effective advertising because I remember it like a decade later.
It's like a push pop.
Apply it directly to your forehead.
You
Um,
apply directly to your forehead.
first of all, what? Second of all, where did you get that from? You were literally in bed.
These are
I
a lot of
understand we are fruits, but that does not make sense.
Become one with the fruit. Peak fruity. Okay.
Peak fruitiness. You actually start producing fruit.
That's how it works.
This is how gay
Suddenly
people
Ram
work.
is just
Gosh.
Is
Hello.
this how gay people work? What?
I said this is like a fact, not a question.
Oh,
Obviously,
Yes,
you go to sleep, you
1000%.
wake up, you have fruit.
That's the only way you know you're gay.
Yeah.
Yep. Wake up, there's a banana. Well, there you go.
Depending on where the banana is. Just saying.
Well, that's a whole other thing. Personal preferences aside.
Okay, again.
It's our gay fruit Ram. Accept it. Okay. I dreamt about my snake, Ouroboros, and this if you want to get taller.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah.
If you want to get taller,
Okay,
that's all
so-
it
I
You-
don't rub it. I just like frat boy beer can that shit right on my
Touch,
forehead.
Rub.
Oh.
Rub.
just like
Great.
splats
Push,
across
yeah.
your forehead.
Yeah.
Roll me a d10.
Oh fuck. 6.
Can I guidance? Slap.
Not on this, you can't. I mean, you can, it just doesn't do anything.
Well, I still do it because it does something for me. Okay, so.
Ah! The hell?
Ram, as you sit there for a second with this blue fruit just mushed into your soul plate, like nothing happens for a second, and then Ram and Aster, you both kind of notice that like Ram, you grow another 6 inches.
Oh.
Where are those 6 inches?
On my fruit.
in the pear.
Exactly.
You grow a pear and then you.
The bigger the fruit, the stronger
This
our
is
love.
this is exactly what episode
Oh, you didn't update
69
your
is
art
meant
yet.
to be.
No, I haven't yet.
Use.
I forgot.
Wait, so how tall does that make Ram organically?
7, 8.
I'm pretty sure it's taller than me, right?
7, 8.
7, 8? You're 2 inches taller than Crane.
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah!
And you don't even have to extend your legs.
Vengeance! I don't know about vengeance! I'm so tall. I'm so
You
tall.
are. You are so tall.
What faith do you want right now?
Even with the others in the camp?
I don't
Like,
care. What faith do you want?
okay.
And on
Doesn't
that note,
matter.
I think we should take our break.
Scream face to black.
Oh, we're back.
Hello, are we back now?
Yes, we're back now.
Fancy.
I'm Maggie.
Thanks, Max.
I'm helping.
Yes, you are.
All right, so I will give you guys a long rest because you slept. Unless anybody has anything else that they need to do beforehand.
I need graphic description of the nonsense that Aster and I got up to.
Okay, that's for you and Aster to decide because you're consenting adults, so you can figure that shit out on your own. What do you turn your head into to make out with your girlfriend?
I don't know. What does Aster want?
I don't know.
Figure it out, Aster, because people are gonna ask. So
Dragonborn? Have we done that yet? Great.
All right, green dragonborn. No, I'm just kidding. Gold dragonborn.
ooh, nice.
Excellent. I like that. Yeah.
It matches my new brass arm with the brass dragonborn.
There you go.
Yeah. There's I'll have to put that. Remind me to put that in the chat because there's new art for Ram.
Mhm.
I'm slowly working through everybody's like characters and making new art because why not?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see, give you a long rest. Yay, I did it right this time.
Yay!
Only took me 2 years to figure it out. All right, so you wake up as the bubble sort of like comes down for the day, and all through the night, like Moradin never left his forge. You get because he's a god, he doesn't really sleep. So, you wake up in the morning and he actually has like one of the firebugs that you saw from the previous day bring in like a platter full of like food for you guys. And set it down. Ram just takes like a breakfast tart and mushes it onto their face.
This works, right? Yeah, that was breakfast tart cream.
You suddenly taste lemon custard for some reason.
I'm having an experience. What is happening? Why is it? Why does it taste like battery acid? What? What?
You just creamed on your girlfriend.
You did that last
Oh.
night.
Sorry, I thought we were quiet. Oops.
Sorry.
Oh God.
I don't usually have a tongue, but when I do,
It's session 69. We're allowed to be lewd.
It's expected. It's required.
We're always lewd every other session, but especially this one.
Okay, so I need O, Elise, and Karani to make perception checks.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Perception?
No.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Why? I
Natural
don't
one,
want
bro.
to.
that really tracks for O.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Look away! Look away!
O sleeps through the entire night.
Oh,
Karani and Elise, you
Wide
guys
awake.
definitely wake up to the sound of whatever those two are getting up to.
Y'all.
Elise,
not-
you're like, I know that sound.
Put the pillow over my head.
No.
Just cast silence.
Around myself.
I'm gonna go outside because I only I'm gonna like try to crawl out really stealthily and then hang out with the forge guy.
Make me a stealth check.
Oh my gosh.
Can it be
am-
advantage since we're busy and we probably wouldn't notice?
Sure.
My face is
Great.
full, so.
Blech.
Yay.
Dirty 20.
Um,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Raymond Aster, you don't notice, but Karani, you notice Elise like sneak out of the tent.
Dun, 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 dun.
Jeez.
The Pink Panther song just plays in the background somewhere. So you go hang out with Moradin.
Elise is very intently looking at the soul forge.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Sure.
So, like,
Just do
so
it.
really, like, nobody's ever tried to go inside.
Not that I'm aware of. Things
what
have
did
come
you
out
be
of it,
aware
but
of?
not gone in.
Okay. So, like, how does it work?
It's an exit, not an entrance.
But nobody's tried to make it an entrance.
Just need some lube.
Bowl of lube.
Like,
Bring it all back!
so, like, what's the worst thing that would happen if somebody went inside?
It could consume your soul.
That would probably be bad, right?
Probably. I'm sure
like-
the Raven Queen would have something to say about that.
Oh, I would get in trouble then. Hey, you know the Raven Queen?
Everybody knows the Raven Queen.
Like, but do you know her?
Yeah.
What you think? I say decked out in my cool Raven gear, my Raven Queen gear.
She is an interesting person. One of the few ascended.
Interesting how.
She's one of the few ascended.
Just straight up
Okay.
grilling the god of creation.
He's like the entire time he's just like hammering away at a piece of metal, completely
He's like one of those,
unperturbed by
like-
Elise.
It's like one of those Skyrim NPCs, like locked into like an
Yes.
action. Like a
I was
bucket
an
on it.
adventurer once, and then I took an
I
arrow
work for
to the
Denethor at the
knee.
shop.
Elise says, so like, what do you think of the Chained Oblivion?
I think he's very dangerous.
Could you
And
like
he sounds
make,
incredibly serious.
can you make like better chains to chain the Oblivion?
Not by any craft that I'm aware of. We did everything we could.
Could you Do you have any gear that would be good against Rirka?
You're already wearing most of it.
Okay, but maybe you have other cool things. I don't know. I didn't see like a gift shop on my way in.
Did you not stop in any of the towns here? They're full of craftsmen.
We kind of just came here and we fought. That's what we normally do, unfortunately. My companions are not one for negotiation.
Ram was also on the move, so like, yeah.
Maggie was also not here.
That's true.
Didn't I also like?
You did your Karini's magical chariot thing.
Yeah, I like elementaled everyone here.
Like, have you ever heard of like a particular like if you pick up a shiny object, it gets lodged in your chest and gives you magical powers? Hypothetically.
He stops and looks at you. What do you mean?
Like, you touch a magical item and then it gets lodged in your chest, hypothetically, and gives you magical powers. Hypothetically again, hypothetically.
There are objects of magical means, yes. Some of them cursed.
Like,
Were you
that-
cursed?
like ones that you shouldn't put all together.
What do you mean?
Like, they're like, if they were a shape, they would be gem-like, and you should not assemble them all together into the Infinity Gauntlet.
His eyes sort of narrow and he looks at you.
I narrow
I've
my eyes.
heard of such things. Are you
What
saying
would
you
you-
have one?
Maybe.
You would do well to keep it to yourself.
Yeah, but I figured I could trust you if you're like cool with the Raven Queen and you're also like basically a god and I don't know what to do with it and I've asked the Raven Queen and Kelvinvor and they don't know what to do with it. So like at this point, you're not duplicitous and you're not like an evil god. So I thought it would be worth trying to ask you. I don't just tell everybody. You're special. You see my wink, Artemis?
Yes, I can see your wink. It's a very good wink. I'm so proud of you.
I'm practicing.
It's funny because on screen, your wink is actually hidden behind your picture of Elise.
Oh, no.
There you go.
No.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, buddy.
My eyes are watering from doing that.
Oh, but you...
I'm not made to wink. I can't. This side looks even worse.
Not that bad.
This side looks better. This side's worse. This is my.
The stone you speak of, the more of them that are put together, the more dangerous they become.
Like, what happens? I mean, we only have one, I think, and we don't plan on putting them all together.
It's
But, like,
old magic. Powerful.
The old
Like-
magic.
like, we'll all blow up or something? Or is that, like, one of the least of our worries if that were to happen?
But
You want me to take over?
yeah, go for it. Do the thing.
Okay.
You have to do his accent.
We're gonna get a lore dump here from Affy on
What? He doesn't have an accent. It's just Artemis talking.
Yeah, you have to do Artemis's accent.
so
Just
Minnesota.
Midwestern.
Literally, well, you don't
Not
you
me.
know? You have to put it in the
Don't
casserole.
sound like that. I do not sound like that. And the more often I hang out with you and Jeremy, the more Canadian I sound.
You have to sound like somebody Midwestern doing a Canadian accent.
So
A
a Canadian
A
accent.
Canadian.
Just do it yourself. It's fine.
Don't forget to say a boot.
So, in the Age of Streams universe, and the gods would be aware of this, there are stones that represent all branches of magic. So enchantment, abjuration, all that stuff. When the calamity happened, they were broken up into shard. Each one has its own shard that was dispersed amongst the universes, amongst the planes, and they are currently on the other side of the gate. So,
Did you say the rest of them are on the other side of the gate?
all of them, except the one that we're carrying collectively as a party because we brought it over here, like over to the heavenly, godly side of the gate. They're all on the other side.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
So they represent, again, parts of the weave. And when the calamity happened, things like 10th and 11th level spells were something that existed. When it broke, 9th was the top tier. That was all anybody could get because the weave was broken. Assembling even more than one of those has the, like with another one, has the capacity to allow access to those 10th and 11th level spells. The problem with that is they act like a beacon. So if you have more than 2 in the same area and you use them to wield that magic, you are basically sending out a beacon, an alert to any creature who is in tune with magic, come here and fuck with me. Because of their nature, they do kind of reflect back, or their opposite magic. So like necromancy and abjuration. Whatever the
I forget. It's been a really long time.
I
since
have it
looked
written
at your
down.
chart.
I have it written down in the thing. But yeah, so because they're opposites, when you cast that spell, it has like an opposite effect.
Like when I transmutated a guy and he died.
Yes.
Yes.
Got better.
Yeah. So they're chaotic. They are not controllable. Putting them together, probably a bad sign. Artemis, if you'll let me. Moradin will tell you that there is a group in Faerun,
Do I
in
know what
Thay,
flavor it is?
that currently has 2 stones.
Are they
Oh, shit,
hot?
they're in Thay. I didn't realize that's where they were.
Yep.
I
Are
knew they
they
were in
hot?
Faerun, but
Are they wizards? Do they wear red?
No, but the red wizards are part of them.
Are they hot?
Oh.
I mean,
How
Eh.
hot can a dead person be?
well, he's not dead technically. He's
You have to
mostly
understand,
alive.
As a
Lich?
kid, I was down bad for Coltira Deathweaver from World of Warcraft. He was a Lich Knight, so.
So the main guy is Agni.
Oh shit. So we can blame him.
Thanks, Liz. Yes, we
Thank
can
you.
blame Agni. He's attractive, I guess. If you like sort of like hyper masculine men. But yeah, he tells you they have 2. His army in Thay has 2. And there's 1 in Thunder Tree.
we lost Keisha.
We did lose
No,
Keisha.
I'm still here. My camera's doing something funky. Sorry.
No, Craigbot. No, don't take over
Oh.
my girlfriend.
I saw it was strobing or whatever. Mine does that sometimes.
Yeah. So there's 2 in Thay, there's 1 in Thunder Tree, and the others nobody's sure of other than you admitting that you have one.
I know where one of them is.
Up my butthole.
Are you using the one you have as a butt plug?
You don't know where it is.
That's why I'm asking.
Am I allowed to be?
I don't know.
It doesn't have a flared base.
Yeah, you should be
point?
careful.
Elise is on the edge.
You never want to use something without a flared base.
Elise is dumb.
That's how you become a statistic and the hospital people laugh at you.
That's fine. That's
My mom,
great. Cranie's the
my-
hospital person. Cranie already laughed at me.
my
and is
mom
exhausted.
used to be a medical transcriptionist, and she would occasionally have to type stuff like that.
My mom was a nurse
Oh, yeah.
in a kid's
My mom-
ward. So if it wasn't up the
Oh.
nose, it was up the butt.
Yeah. As someone who had to go to the doctor to get things taken out of their nose,
Oh.
and confirm.
So yeah, lore dump. Big overarching across all of our games lore dump.
Yeah, it's almost like the Vactier planned this and hooked all of their games together.
That'd be
It's fine.
Oh, when's our Infinity War, the ultimate crossover episode?
Oh my god. Well, first
Bring
we have
back
to
the
get to the
lore
end of
documents.
campaigns. Like the campaigns have to actually finish or start.
And we all have to play all multiple characters at once.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Oh god. So Moradin tells you this information and he says, I do not recommend spreading it around that you have this.
Oh, I don't. But again, I trust you because again, we saw the chessboard, yada yada. You passed the vibe check when I asked you about my goddess. And we don't plan on putting them together. Every time we've looked into this, it seems like a terrible idea. And Elisa's being honest about that. I just don't know particularly what to do with it. It doesn't seem safe to let anybody else have it. But
Well, it chose you as a bearer, so keep it secret and keep it safe.
it was in my boobs for a while. But it fell
But
out.
not there anymore?
No, like it used when I said it got lodged in me, it was lodged in me, but then it fell out. And
How
now
did that happen?
When did that happen? A few weeks ago? Technically, right?
Karani- It was Karani that did it.
Karani did it.
Hmm.
Not on purpose either. Karani's like the most powerful one out of us all, I feel.
Glass cannon.
I don't know. Well,
doesn't
that's
shoot spells.
probably true, but also the little Kenku with you. I feel like they could burn the world down if they tried.
But always a little Guy. O's good. At least chaotic. But question, how did it come out of me? Why did it come out of me? Like Crane just kind of pat me and then it kind of fell out and my boobs are like amazing still.
Did you just show him your boobs?
Yeah, like look, there's no cavity or anything. They just look normal again.
Did I
There are
do, like, a
certain
restoration or something?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't
There are
remember.
certain restorative magics that could revert it.
Yeah, I kind of wish it gave me like honkers, but I mean, I'm just glad that I don't have a big divot. But don't worry, I will not reveal the location of the stone.
Oh god.
Also, people are busy in the tent, so you mind if I just hang out here? I promise not to jump from the soul forward.
Sure. And he like waves his hand and like conjures a stone chair for you to sit in.
I sit in the stone chair.
You feel adequately comfortable.
I like sit like a gay person in the stone chair, which is to say,
So
Wait, that
sideways,
yeah.
sideways with your feet over the arm.
And while I do, I look at the hourglass in like a very aesthetically pleasing thing where you zoom out slowly and you see it leaves in the hourglass and it's one long shot of like us going out the window and then over the gods and over the gate and then into the realms and then across the world and you see all the other parties with the jewels.
Yep.
That's our cinematic masterpiece.
Yep. A couple of hours later, Ram and Aster finished whatever it was that they were doing.
It's only
And
half an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
but
like
it
a couple
resets, and you
Yeah,
don't sleep.
after a short rest.
Yeah, so you could, in theory, do that twice in one night.
Good
You
point.
said it.
What's the second face? What's the second face you want?
Oh my god.
Drow.
Drow. Okay.
That's
Oh.
different.
Mask or femme?
Oh, femme.
I can get behind that, honestly. Drow
Mm.
are hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
they are.
Objectively.
Yeah.
Always.
Bree killed mine.
Technically, Jeremy killed Jeremy.
Yes, technically Jared did it, but
Oh,
Still.
well then that's fine.
all right. So
She was a very bad
The night-
lady.
the night goes by relatively uneventful, apart from Rem and Esther doing their thing. Yeah, and Elise, like, because you're out sort of in the like open area, you see, like, if you look at the table at all, like, you can see that chessboard, it never stops moving. Like, there is always a game being played. It never stops. And the sand in the hourglass slowly slowly drifts to the lower chamber in it, and it doesn't look like it's moving particularly fast, which is probably a good thing, but it also looks like maybe half of what should be in the top section is where it should be. So time is maybe not on everybody's side like they were thinking. But yeah, so you wake up in the morning, breakfast is had, other
Where is
breakfast is
he
had.
now? Second breakfast?
Yes.
Where in the world does he send
That's what we'll
us?
call it.
Where was the city?
Co?
Oh,
He said that he could send you to Ko.
Okay.
You guys
Where's
need a
that?
world map.
Yeah,
Do it. Do it. Yes.
Probably just me, but
Oops.
No, I
That's
never
also
know where
something else.
everything is. I have no spatial like awareness or memory, so
I usually do okay with
So-
it, but I just can't
I really
remember.
actually.
Ko, like, okay, so he could send you pretty much anywhere on the coast. But Ko is one of the larger cities.
Okay.
Swordsfall is another option. Aster, you grew up not that far from there.
I want to go to Dinosaur
Your
Island.
swamp is close by there.
that's on the other side.
Too bad.
Yeah, it's like on
What-
the opposite side of the continent.
He said he could
What's-
take us anywhere.
Yes, but we need to go to the Maelstrom to get the last piece.
And the Maelstrom is where the 5 is, right?
Yes.
But we
Fine.
could also do a dinosaur vacation.
Actually, it should be a little bit more north than that. It
As
should
a
be, like,
reward, once
there.
we actually finish all the things.
Unlike some
Yes.
parties, we actually finish what we start.
I have no idea which party you could be calling out.
It was just a statement.
I feel like it was
If-
not a statement.
If you feel that you were affected or attacked by that statement, I think that's a good reason to look in the mirror.
I feel
Look, we
very
only spent-
bad.
We only spent
God, you're
one
strong.
session in Vallaki after we got back there. I was really proud of us.
Nice.
We only spent one session there. I was really proud. Like, that was great.
Because
And
we had Alphinius.
yeah, that's true.
That is true.
We could have gotten into all kinds of trouble with him in Vallaki. It's fine.
That's why I wrote you out of Vallaki.
We could have gotten arrested again or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways,
Yes, we do.
I think Swordsfall would probably work best. I mean, that's pretty close to Ko, too, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
yeah, so Aster, you're able to tell everybody because you have been to Swordsfall before. Like, Swordsfall is little more than a fishing village. But you maybe could get a charter there.
No, let's not
but-
go there.
Oh, because we need to get travel.
Yeah.
Or did
Yeah.
we call it
So
Because the
And
sword fell
I
down.
don't sword fall down. I don't remember where. Do we know particularly where this item is? Or it's just somewhere in this storm and there happens to be like what, a giant castle there or something?
you know it's somewhere at the bottom of the maelstrom, and that's all you know.
At the bottom of the maelstrom. So we have to go.
Yep.
Underwater. Okay. Okey-dokey.
So he will send you where you want to go, or as close to it as he can. But and he also,
Okay.
takes a minute to remind you that when he drops the gate, he can't guarantee that anything is not going to follow you.
Right.
So
He'll
like
try, but
And this is
It
sending the
doesn't mean they'll
Feywild
answer.
back too, right?
yes, the Feywild will
Okay.
go back where it belongs.
Okay. Good. Let's do it.
And if you see your friend who brought you here, tell him he can return home when he chooses.
Oh. Well,
Return home and not be killed, or return home and like be welcomed and happy, go fun times.
He will not be killed if he returns home. That I can promise.
if I have a spell slot at the end of the day, I'll let him know.
can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
seems sincere.
You need a slap? Can I help you? Slap.
You just full on slap Elise.
Our guidance.
Guidance.
These
Slap
hands
across the face.
have become powerful, okay?
Ah. I mean, I deserve that in other situations, but not in this one.
Sorry, that was a little higher than I meant.
Were
Can
you
roll a
trying to stop my
D4.
boots?
Really hard to aim these babies. Whatcha?
What happened to your hands is because they were in RAM.
Well,
No,
I mean,
it
I
was
had
the
power
opposite.
before that. Yeah.
Also, look how tall I am.
What the fuck?
Also-
When did that happen?
And then I make myself
Yeah,
taller.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I mean, no, be tall.
Wait,
We had a
happened?
magical night
It
in
was a
many
very magical
ways.
night.
That has never happened to me when I've been with my
Granny, you're very
girlfriend.
confused because you were taller than Ram when you went to sleep.
What? Yeah, that's right.
Aster has a magical tongue.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, that was a lie. She got a weird fruit thing and I rubbed it on my head.
What?
Which, I mean,
That doesn't
That was
sound any
true.
better when you say
Yeah.
it out loud.
I'm so confused.
It's true.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was a blue fruit.
Oh my god.
It got big.
What even is this campaign anymore?
Anyways,
Alright.
what were we doing?
If you're ready.
yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
I'm ready to
I'm
die.
ready.
Okay.
Yep.
Is
So-
anything to jump into the Soul Forge before we go?
No,
What if we hold hands and do it together?
we'll all literally die.
No.
You pick up Elise and O, so that O also doesn't jump into the Forge.
Yes, and Aster. And I just kind of
You
give
put Noel
Purity
back
a...
in the like baby Bjorn.
Yes.
A little Kenku baby Bjorn.
rope backpack.
If you would like to draw
okay.
that, you should check out our Discord. We have a community art channel.
Also, if you want to draw the port of it, please tag me in it.
There is a community not safe for work channel as well.
Yeah,
That's
there
not
is.
it.
No. No.
No.
No.
Do it.
You're a coward.
You'll be
Anyway,
a fuzzy.
so as you so Moradin sets down his hammer and motions back to the table that you guys had spent the night on, and leads you back over there, and he reaches down under, so like there is like a drop cloth kind of thing that was over the table, and the like papers and all that stuff were on the table. And as you guys ascend the stairs back onto that, like that surface where you were, he reaches down beneath where the drop cloth was and pulls out what looks to be like a model or a replica or something like that, but miniature of what you picture the divine gate to look like, what you've seen the divine gate looks like. And he sets it on the table in front of you guys. And he sort of like waves his hand, and a light sort of surrounds all of you, and he says, "This should protect you in the crossing."
Oh.
Hmm.
And he puts his hands out onto the model of the divine gate, and so it's basically, it's like it's crisscrossed into itself, you know, kind of like interwoven. And he basically just puts his hand on top of it, and kind of like an accordion, just like pushes down. And Ram, it affects you the most because you are so tied into magic from this side of the gate. But you can basically feel the gate dropping as he lowers it with his hand. It is incredibly uncomfortable for all of you, especially those of you who have any kind of magic abilities, which I believe is all of you.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like
I
you
feel
could,
naked. Oh, wait.
yeah. It makes you feel like you could like crawl out of your own skin like a bug husk, honestly. And it's very uncomfortable, and you can see that he is straining with the effort to hold the gate down where it belongs, like where he's trying to hold it. And you watch as like on his free hand, an image of what you guess is the Feywild sort of like inside of a bubble, you can see sort of appears there. And he just like motions, and it drifts over the gate that he's holding down. And he looks at all of you and he says, "Good luck." And he like he kind of like waves his hand like that, and everything around you goes dark for a second, and you feel that familiar sort of pull that you've felt before when you've been teleported other places, that sort of like jerk around your center. And all of the like the sound around you stops, and light goes out, and just as suddenly as it started, you find yourself standing on a coastline overlooking the sea, and gray stormy waves below crash against a cliff face that you're sort of overlooking. And to the north of you, you can see a city, a very large city with docks and ships coming in and out of it. And it has begun to rain. You're probably an hour maybe from the city.
Really? An hour?
And you like, and it's like as you sort of come out of that little protective bubble that he had put you in, you can feel the gate going back into place. And it's again, it's a very uncomfortable sensation. It's a little duller on this side, like here in the material plane, because you aren't so tied into everything going on around you like you were in the divine realms. It's still very uncomfortable. And I need everybody to make me wisdom saving throws.
Freaking A. You know what I should have done was give us a freaking
4
feast.
for O.
I am going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
7 for Ram.
Oh, so am I. Piece of crap.
I mean, it's better, but... Hey, did you know that if you're in the chat, you can help
There.
or hinder the party using channel points, including if you come to one of our streams if you are listening on a podcasting service of your choice or on our YouTube page.
Okay, so wait. O got a 4,
Oh no.
Ooh.
and Ram got a 7,
Literally, oh no.
and everybody else. Okay, so everybody else got over 10. Okay, so Ram and O, you're on a cliff. You were in the Feywild the last time you knew. You're not sure how you got here. But your friends are with you, so there's that. And that's where we're going to end for the night, you guys.
What?
Do I know how I could fix that? I mean,
What's
could I
happening?
do like a restoration spell to bring the memories back?
I like pick O
Well,
up and move forward.
We'll find out next time.
Oh.
Okay, can I clarify all the memories or just some of the memories?
The memories
They
of
have
when
no
we
memory
no
of
memory
being
at
in the
all?
Divine Realms.
Oh,
Nope, no
okay.
memories of being in the Divine Realm.
Oh, no,
Do they remember the
your
Feywild
pa's
though?
funny.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Wait,
No,
including
you
Ren-
didn't lose all your memories again. No, just of being in the
Oh.
Divine Realms this last time. The
Oh,
last
this
thing you
last
remember was being in the Fey realm. Like the last thing you remember was being in the Feywild.
Got it.
You were talking to Kovu. That was the last thing that you remember. And now you're on a cliffside overlooking a sea.
Yeah. A big C. Looking at her right now.
But you love me.
Fucking Feywild.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
It's
Oof.
fine. It's fine.
Everybody's fine.
I mean, it's a good thing you guys are level 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you complete things.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Again, I don't know who you're talking to.
We are going to go raid Dean Denial. They're lovely people, so you should give them a follow if you haven't already. And don't forget, we're going to be at GaryCon in March. So if you're going to be there, come see us, because we're lonely and we need friends.
We're going to be the idiots that show up late with Starbucks.
Wait, did you just say you have more friends than me?
No, I said we need more friends.
I'm allowed to have more friends?
See,
No, not you.
Okay.
no, Affy's allowed to have more friends. You're not.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm your only friend.
Yeah.
Harsh.
Yeah, so stick
Everybody else in this party, they are a business associate,
basically.
including Costa.
All right. You know what? Actually, we're gonna go do the lollygaggers because they raided us last week. So we'll give them a raid, and we'll see you tomorrow if you're around for our Star Wars game, episode 3, and stuff and things. Okay, bye.
Stuff and things.